straightforward, straightforward,
You guys know I like to be very straightforward. You guys know I like to be very straightforward.
wonder, wonder,
The first thing you might be wondering is... The first thing you might be wondering is...
regarding, regarding,
Regarding my memberships... Regarding my memberships...
available, available,
So, my members are going to be available... So, my members are going to be available...
fix, fix,
Okay, did I fix it? Okay, did I fix it?
deserve, deserve,
I deserve to graduate after this one! I deserve to graduate after this one!
seamless, seamless,
Seamless as possible. Seamless as possible.
adhere, adhere,
Adhering to rules. Adhering to rules.
in regard to, in regard to,
In regards to fan letters. In regards to fan letters.
hit, hit,
Before hitting go live. Before hitting go live.
relevant, relevant,
Become relevant again. Become relevant again.
a bunch of, a bunch of,
I have like a bunch of boxes. I have like a bunch of boxes.
spare room, spare room,
My spare room. My spare room.
complete, complete,
They will be completed. They will be completed.
merchandise, merchandise,
And if it's like a merchandise sale or something. And if it's like a merchandise sale or something.
private, private, VOD, VOD,
I will be privating all my VODs. I will be privating all my VODs.
apart from, apart from,
I will be privating all my VODs apart from the graduation stream. I will be privating all my VODs apart from the graduation stream.
it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter,
Not that it really matters. Not that it really matters.
get on to, get on to,
Now to get onto my feelings, sort of. Now to get onto my feelings, sort of.
join in, join in,
I joined in. I joined in.
mention, mention,
We mentioned to each other. We mentioned to each other.
a while ago, a while ago,
A long while ago. A long while ago.
have conversation with, have conversation with,
I had already had conversations with management. I had already had conversations with management.
the ball start rolling, the ball start rolling,
The balls really started rolling. The balls really started rolling.
sign up for, sign up for, in advance, in advance,
We sign up for events and stuff like that really far in advance. We sign up for events and stuff like that really far in advance.
Release. Release.
Before it even gets released, you're recording it. Before it even gets released, you're recording it.
Current. Current.
I want to complete all my current conventions. I want to complete all my current conventions.
Refund. Refund.
You know, like a refund process. You know, like a refund process.
Weird. Weird.
A weird timing. A weird timing.
Down to. Down to.
Basically, down to the main point. Basically, down to the main point.
Come to a conclusion. Come to a conclusion.
I've come to the conclusion, right? I've come to the conclusion, right?
Post. Post. As soon as possible. As soon as possible.
I'm gonna try post it as soon as possible. I'm gonna try post it as soon as possible.
Locked in. Locked in.
So when you have a locked-in graduation date. So when you have a locked-in graduation date.
Rush order. Rush order.
I asked if they could do a rush order. I asked if they could do a rush order.
Predict. Predict.
The predicted date. The predicted date.
Way to. Way to. Cut it close. Cut it close.
Is way too... Cutting it close. Is way too... Cutting it close.
Make sense. Make sense.
If that makes sense. If that makes sense.
Deal with. Deal with.
I've had to deal with in a while. I've had to deal with in a while.
Sudden. Sudden.
It's not sudden for me. It's not sudden for me.
Plenty. Plenty.
I think that's plenty. I think that's plenty.
Leave the nest. Leave the nest.
Feeling like leaving the nest and solving mysteries in other cities. Feeling like leaving the nest and solving mysteries in other cities.
Read off. Read off.
I didn't just read off a... I didn't just read off a...
In depth. In depth.
We had talked about it in depth. We had talked about it in depth.
Get clear. Get clear.
But yeah, I just really want to get it clear that... But yeah, I just really want to get it clear that...
Whereas. Whereas.
Whereas for me, it's been a very slow burn. Whereas for me, it's been a very slow burn.
Overall. Overall. Intense. Intense.
The like overall burn of the sadness isn't as intense, if that makes sense, right? The like overall burn of the sadness isn't as intense, if that makes sense, right? Shut up, mister.
Impactful. Impactful.
But it's not as impactful as if... But it's not as impactful as if...
Rip out. Rip out. Wick. Wick.
And then they just ripped out the wick. And then they just ripped out the wick.
Out of context. Out of context.
I know that's going to be taken out of context. I know that's going to be taken out of context.
Analogy. Analogy.
Candle. Analogy. Candle. Analogy.
Cause trouble. Cause trouble.
Because I don't want to cause trouble. Because I don't want to cause trouble.
In position. In position.
I'm in a position right now where
Reinforcement. Reinforcement.
I've tried positive reinforcement on myself. I've tried positive reinforcement on myself.
Sucks. Sucks.
It sucks. It sucks.
Somewhat. Somewhat.
Because this is a somewhat sad thing. Because this is a somewhat sad thing.
Amuse. Amuse.
They amuse you. They amuse you.
Subtle. Subtle.
I'm trying to be subtle about it. I'm trying to be subtle about it.
Throw off a scent. Throw off a scent.
I've been trying to throw off the scent a little bit. I've been trying to throw off the scent a little bit.
Stupid. Stupid.
You know, that's like fucking stupid. You know, that's like fucking stupid.
Obviously. Obviously.
Like, come on now. I can't do that, obviously. Like, come on now. I can't do that, obviously.
Treat. Treat.
I hope you treat them well. I hope you treat them well.
Instigate. Instigate.
And try to instigate them to talk about my graduation. And try to instigate them to talk about my graduation.
Aware. Aware.
Fully aware. Fully aware.
Groundbreaking. Groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking news to them, okay? Groundbreaking news to them, okay?
Annoy. Annoy.
It's annoying. It's annoying.
Force. Force.
About it. Don't try to force people to talk about it. About it. Don't try to force people to talk about it.
Bother. Bother. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
It's bothering you that much and the streamer's not acknowledging it. It's bothering you that much and the streamer's not acknowledging it. It's
Point out. Point out. Give attention to. Give attention to.
the more you start pointing it out, the more chance the streamer has to give attention to it. The more you start pointing it out, the more chance the streamer has to give attention to it.
Provide. Provide.
I'm very, very grateful for everything that has been provided to me here. I'm very, very grateful for everything that has been provided to me here.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Something really ridiculous. Something really ridiculous.
Homey. Homey.
Real homie. Real homie.
Scatter. Scatter.
It's been kind of scattered. It's been kind of scattered.
Assumption. Assumption.
I'm sure you can probably make your own assumptions to stuff. I'm sure you can probably make your own assumptions to stuff.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is, I guess.
Reference. Reference.
Shitty reference. Okay, shitty reference. Okay.
Amount of. Amount of.
I'm pretty happy with the amount of influence. I'm pretty happy with the amount of influence.
Accomplish. Accomplish.
With any projects I was able to accomplish. With any projects I was able to accomplish.
Fulfilled. Fulfilled.
I honestly, truly feel fulfilled. I honestly, truly feel fulfilled.
Easy. Easy.
And that makes it a little bit easier for me. And that makes it a little bit easier for me.
Upbringing. Upbringing.
I had a very terrible upbringing. I had a very terrible upbringing.
Proper. Proper.
I didn't get proper education. I didn't get proper education.
Get involved. Get involved.
When the authorities get involved, like the government. When the authorities get involved, like the government.
Fine. Fine.
Otherwise, you'll get like fined. Otherwise, you'll get like fined.
Struggle. Struggle.
There was a lot of struggles between me. There was a lot of struggles between me.
Entertain. Entertain.
I entertain a million people enough to want to click subscribe on my channel. I entertain a million people enough to want to click subscribe on my channel.
Suffocation. Suffocation.
I'm gonna die from suffocation. I'm gonna die from suffocation.
Confined space. Confined space.
What is it called? Like confined space thing. What is it called? Like confined space thing.
Pass out. Pass out.
I would actually pass out. I would actually pass out.
Claustrophobia. Claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia. Claustrophobia.
Constipated. Constipated.
I was gonna say constipated. I was gonna say constipated.
In particular. In particular.
There's nothing special about this day in particular. There's nothing special about this day in particular.
Drop. Drop.
If you drop me your mum's number, I'll show up. If you drop me your mum's number, I'll show up.
Boom, doom, 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 doom.
Term. Term.
Long-term viewers here. Long-term viewers here.
Be stuck with. Be stuck with.
My mistakes who stuck with me. My mistakes who stuck with me.
Tune into. Tune into.
Fact you tune into my streams. Fact you tune into my streams.
In some way. In some way.
In some way, shape or form. In some way, shape or form.
Snitches. Snitches.
No snitches, no snitches.
Swarm. Swarm.
Yo, everyone hide me! Swarm me right now! Yo, everyone hide me! Swarm me right now!
Sag. Sag.
I am actually leaving, Sag. I am actually leaving, Sag.
Eventually. Eventually.
Everyone's gonna die eventually! Everyone's gonna die eventually!
Comfy. Comfy.
Comfort is not my strong suit, bro. Comfort is not my strong suit, bro.
Concise. Concise.
Clear and concise. Clear and concise.
For real. For real.
For real, for real. For real, for real.
Apparent. Apparent.
It's now apparent to everyone that. It's now apparent to everyone that.
Perception. Perception.
Behind public perception. Behind public perception.
Parasocial. Parasocial. Get mad. Get mad.
A lot of parasocial people get mad that. A lot of parasocial people get mad that.
Legitimately. Legitimately.
You legitimately don't know. You legitimately don't know.
Surround. Surround.
And then like all the dogs started like surrounding me. And then like all the dogs started like surrounding me.
Trouser. Trouser.
In my like trouser pocket. In my like trouser pocket.
Independent. Independent.
Do you know how like independent Shiba Inus are? Do you know how like independent Shiba Inus are?
Odd. Odd.
So it was really odd. So it was really odd.
Crutch. Crutch.
I don't want people to have me as a crutch in their life. I don't want people to have me as a crutch in their life.
Prevent. Prevent.
Prevents you from ever having another favorite. Prevents you from ever having another favorite.
Recollect. Recollect.
You can still recollect all the good times you had. You can still recollect all the good times you had.
Limit. Limit.
I don't want to ever limit. I don't want to ever limit.
Complex. Complex.
Okay, this is a complex situation. Okay, this is a complex situation.
Be my real self. Be my real self.
Being my real self. Being my real self.
Piss off. Piss off.
It pisses people off. It pisses people off.
Cling. Cling. Nothingness. Nothingness.
You can't just cling on to nothingness. You can't just cling on to nothingness.
Fucked up. Fucked up.
That is fucked up. That is fucked up.
Blunt. Blunt.
And I know I'm being very blunt right now. And I know I'm being very blunt right now.
Dodge a bullet. Dodge a bullet.
I am very bad at dodging a bullet. I am very bad at dodging a bullet.
Grieve. Grieve.
It's a grieving process. It's a grieving process.
Toxic. Toxic.
And it's so toxic. And it's so toxic.
Stern. Stern.
Because I was very stern about it. Because I was very stern about it.
Drip. Drip.
Yo, why was I so drippy that day? What the hell? Yo, why was I so drippy that day? What the hell?
Grunge. Grunge.
Grunge, oversized sweatshirt. Grunge, oversized sweatshirt.
Pregnant. Pregnant.
Who's pregnant? Who's pregnant?
Groom. Groom.
Who's the groom? I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser. Who's the groom? I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser.
Copium. Copium.
Way too copium. Way too copium.
Detective agency. Detective agency.
The detective agency. The detective agency.
Sarcastic. Sarcastic.
I was being sarcastic. I was being sarcastic.
Chaotic. Chaotic.
This city's chaotic at night. This city's chaotic at night.
Speaking of. Speaking of.
Speaking of. Speaking of.
Cut ties. Cut ties.
Cut all ties. Cut all ties.
Hang about. Hang about.
It's hanging about, and that's hanging about, and that's
Crawl into. Crawl into.
a dangerous spider that's gonna crawl into my face and murder me. A dangerous spider that's gonna crawl into my face and murder me.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Luca, you son of a bitch. Luca, you son of a bitch.
Ain't. Ain't. No way. No way.
There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Don't hide what you wanna do. Come on, darby do.
Bait. Bait.
He baited me. He baited me.
Pretend. Pretend.
He's probably just pretending that. He's probably just pretending that.
Troll. Troll.
I would never try to troll me. I would never try to troll me.
Time off. Time off.
Thanks for the permanent time off. Thanks for the permanent time off.
Emotional damage. Emotional damage.
Can you pay me extra for emotional damage? Can you pay me extra for emotional damage?
Decline. Decline.
Wow, my PayPal got declined. Wow, my PayPal got declined.
The thing is. The thing is.
I mean, the thing is, you have to have confidence in yourself. I mean, the thing is, you have to have confidence in yourself.
Have an ambition. Have an ambition.
If you truly have an ambition in life, if you truly have an ambition in life,
Manifestation. Manifestation.
Manifestation is real. Manifestation is real.
Occupation. Occupation.
A certain occupation. A certain occupation.
Get off your ass. Get off your ass.
Get off your fucking ass and start working. Get off your fucking ass and start working.
Random. Random.
Enough of the random motivational speech. Enough of the random motivational speech.
Sigma male. Sigma male.
The cringe ass like Sigma male. The cringe ass like Sigma male.
Banger. Banger.
That's a banger clip right there. That's a banger clip right there.
Foxy Barker. Foxy Barker.
No more Foxy Barker. No more Foxy Barker.
Autism. Autism.
With autism. With autism.
Spectrum. Spectrum.
Be on the spectrum. Be on the spectrum.
Valid. Valid.
Valid reasons. Valid reasons.
Structure. Structure.
Everything is nicely structured from the beginning, middle, and everything is nicely structured from the beginning, middle, and
Throw up. Throw up.
you're throwing up. Why are you throwing up? You're throwing up. Why are you throwing up?
Attached. Attached.
Try to not be too attached to online people. Try to not be too attached to online people.
Ages. Ages.
Fucking ages. Fucking ages.
Frustrating. Frustrating.
It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating.
Deny. Deny.
Don't deny the fact that someone can change. Don't deny the fact that someone can change.
Instinct. Instinct.
Your first instinct is
Muddle up. Muddle up.
makes my brain get really muddled up. Makes my brain get really muddled up.
Blank slate. Blank slate.
Blank slate. Blank slate.
Truthful. Truthful.
I'm just trying to be truthful. I'm just trying to be truthful.
Out of control. Out of control.
That's out of my control. That's out of my control.
Be obsessed with. Be obsessed with.
Being obsessed with me, like being obsessed with me, like
Reminisce. Reminisce.
I don't want to reminisce on the days or whatever. I don't want to reminisce on the days or whatever.
Funeral. Funeral.
A funeral. A funeral.
Focus on. Focus on.
Focus on myself, man. Focus on myself, man.
Slip. Slip.
Why is the name slipping me right now? Why is the name slipping me right now? Fuck! Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.